Welcome to this daily guided meditation practice. This is the Attentive Mind. My name is Nathan, and I'll be guiding you through this meditation practice today. Find yourself a seated position. Any position works. You can be lying down if you need to. You can sit in a chair. However you need to sit, where you feel comfortable and not needing to move around and shifting the meditation practice is preferable. Just find what works for you. This is also an open eye meditation practice. We don't close our eyes. However, if you have learned to practice with your eyes if you have learned to practice with your eyes closed, feel free to do so. There are no hindrances here. But if your eyes are open, please just leave the screen alone and drop them lightly down at the floor below. We're not staring or analyzing anything, but we're also not blurry and buzzy. We just have a nice, light, clear gaze directed down. You're in a nice, comfortable seated position, and your eyes are open and down. Just settle here with no expectations. We're not achieving anything. We're not doing anything in particular. We're just remaining here, where we always are. Noticing the sounds around you. Noticing how the body feels. Tingling sensations or pressure. Noticing the visual field, the play of light, color, shadow, and form. It's all just happening right now. So just be here. You don't need to worry about your to-do list. Leave alone your regrets and mistakes. Just bring your attention to this moment, just as it is. And don't ask anything from it. And you'll probably notice that it's difficult to pay attention to this moment because your attention is in constant push and pull. Thoughts are competing for your attention. They want you to follow them. And so you're no longer attentive to this moment when you follow thoughts. So instead of noticing thoughts and following them, bring your attention to the breath. And it's particularly helpful to notice the breath in the lower belly, below the belly button and above the groin, this area down here. And notice how, as the breath comes in, this area expands. And as it leaves, it contracts all by itself. Rest your attention here in the lower belly. And do this as effortlessly as you possibly can. And I'm probably catching you thinking again, planning or remembering, lost in the dream. But this is okay. Return to the lower belly. Let your thoughts run as they want to. You don't need to shut them off. Just remain with the breath. Come back. Come back to breathing. And I'm probably catching you again thinking. But instead of returning to the breath here, see if you can move your attention to the place that hears the thoughts. What are thoughts talking to? In the same way you found the breath, find the one who thoughts are talking to. Look carefully. All right, you can look at the screen. Now I've been, want to do something a little different today. I've been playing around with the idea of doing a question and answer video. And I asked y'all, and some of you have indicated that that would be preferable. I was thinking, why not answer some questions in the talk portion of these meditation videos? So we'll try it out. And if we don't like it, let me know. If you do like it, let me know in the comments. I will follow what works for all of you. But I feel this way, maybe more people can see the question and reach a wider audience this way. Because then you have to go through the comments and see what people are questioning and then go through it like that. Okay. So I won't say who it is. I don't know if that might make you uncomfortable, but this is the question. Hey, Nathan, I hope you're doing well and fine. Thank you. I am. Lately, I've been struggling a lot with my thoughts that just because of the people around me not being real as they are, but trying to pretend a good character as if nothing happened earlier between me and them. I've forgotten everything and I try to focus on my things. I study, actually. But still, there's a wave that makes me restless, and I know I can do nothing about others but me. Past 1.5 years, I'm fighting a lot with myself, cursing myself for being so vulnerable, and praising for being strong for staying on the right track. Please guide. Well, don't check. Don't check. This is what my teacher's teacher, Sun Sung Sinim, would always say. Don't check your mind. You say, I praise myself for doing so well, but I know I shouldn't be caring about what other people think. I know that this has been hard for me, but I've been struggling for the past year and I'm trying to focus on the right things. Just stop. This is thinking. It's always going to talk. It's always going to be like, oh, I wonder if this is going to work out. But what about people? I don't like when people say this, but she shouldn't have been there. Everyone's so fake. Everyone's so fake. But I'm the only real one. Leave it. This may be too simple of an answer, but the answer really is practice to leave your thoughts alone. The problem isn't going to be solved by thinking about it. Because your mind is always going to give you these words. They're always going to say, oh, this person's being fake. We just got in a fight, and now they're pretending to be all good, and now I have to go on with the rest of my day. How dare they do this? This is I, me, you. Thinking. When you just watch this process happening, take time to sit and just watch it happen. Because when you're sitting, especially if you do it alone without a guidance, everything comes up. All the problems that I didn't solve, that person did that to me and I don't like them. I forgot to send that email. Then what about school? What am I going to do in my life? Oh, I forgot to do this. I have so much to do. Just everything comes up. But usually during our day, we're just involved in it. It kind of shows up behind us and we just follow these thoughts. But when you practice, you can watch this whole narrative come up in the mind, and you can just watch it as a narrative, as thoughts, and then just see them go. And then it may come up again and see it go. We just sit and let it happen. If you try to think your way through this and say, how dare other people do this, and be this fake kind of imagery person and put on a show, how are you possibly going to solve that? Maybe you want to be happy and actually learn to let go. And the answer is practice. Learn to leave thinking alone, because your problem exists as a thought now. What are you doing right now? Stay. Just this. Yeah, but what if I did that? No. Stay. Just this. This mind thinking thing is a thing of evolution. It's biology. Just like your heartbeat is biology. It just beats, it keeps you alive. Thinking keeps you alive as well. But now that we're in these societies that are comfortable, most people, this thinking mind's out of control. It creates problems. And most problems, I'd say 90% of problems, don't require thinking to solve. Because most problems are self-created. And you say, I know that I shouldn't worry about other people's opinions. I know I should only focus on myself. That's also more thinking. You're trying to think your way through it. Instead, truly practice. Then these things just show up, and then you see it what it is, and it's like, okay. And remember, you will go through this in life. There's a Stoic, I think Marcus Aurelius said this in his meditations, like just prepare that people are going to upset you during the day, today. Just wake up in the morning and know, okay, I'm going to go through something that's upsetting. People are going to be rude, they're going to be fake, they're going to be like this. I'm going to struggle. The moment you do that, then it's not so difficult because you already know it's going to happen. But most of us don't think about that. We're just so surprised when everything goes wrong. Welcome to life. So if you practice more and more, you'll learn to just leave these things alone because they're not important and they actually don't affect you. Now, I hope that helps. And of course, if you have any other questions, let me know. And also, I post a video like this every day, and I'm going to start maybe answering questions this way. So if you have a question, please comment below and I will get to them. This might be a little bit more better method, but just let me know y'all's thoughts on all this. Thank you for your time today. Thank you for showing up for your life. And I'll see you tomorrow.